She gave me an ultimatum, then slapped my mom at 2 a.m. It started with something that didn't even sound that crazy at first. My fiancé gave me an ultimatum. She said I had to cut off my ex completely, and not just her, but our families too, or she'd call off the wedding. Now, here's where it gets complicated. My ex wasn't just someone I dated for a few months. We were together for 9 years. Before that, we were best friends since first grade. Same street, same childhood, summers in each other's backyards. Our parents basically became family. Even after we broke up at 22, nothing ugly, no cheating, no drama. We just realized we were better as friends. Our families stayed close, because to them, nothing had really changed. And when I met Sarah, I told her everything. Second date, no secrets. The history, the friendship, the families still hanging out, all of it. I didn't want to build something real on half-truths. She listened, asked a few questions, and said it didn't bother her. And for 3 years, she proved it. She'd invite my ex to group dinners herself. She'd suggest including her in plans. They'd laugh together, talk at parties, even share memes in group chats. I honestly believed I got lucky. Like I found someone secure enough to accept my past without turning it into a problem. Then, I proposed. 4 days ago. She said yes before I even finished asking. We were both emotional. Families were celebrating. Everything felt perfect. Like life finally lined up exactly how it was supposed to. But 3 days later, everything flipped. She sat me down and said it all had to end. Not just my connection with my ex, but our families too. Said it was weird. Said it made her feel disrespected, and that she couldn't marry me unless I cut it all off, completely. I tried to explain. I told her I don't text my ex, don't meet her alone. The only time we even cross paths is at events Sarah herself planned. I told her I can't control our families. They were close long before we ever dated, but she didn't care. Said her mind was made up. Then she left. No discussion, no compromise, just gone. For 2 days, nothing. No calls, no replies, complete silence. I wasn't sleeping, barely eating, just waiting to hear the door open. I even texted her saying I'd contact her family if she didn't respond because I was worried. She finally replied, "I'm fine, I'm not coming home," then turned her phone off again. At that point, I couldn't stay alone. I went to my parents' house, told them everything, and crashed in the spare room. A few hours later, my phone lit up. It was her. A bunch of messages. Aggressive. Paranoid. "Where are you? Are you with her? I know what you've been doing." I didn't even understand what was happening. I called her immediately. Told her I was at my parents'. Told her I was coming home. Just asked her to wait. My hands were shaking while I was getting ready. Then suddenly, headlights hit the window. She pulled into my parents' driveway at 2 a.m. and got out screaming, saying her family told her the truth, that I was cheating, that my ex and I were never just friends, that everyone around me was covering it up. The whole street started waking up. Lights turning on. People stepping outside. My parents came out too. My mom, the same woman who loved her like a daughter, walked toward her calmly, just trying to talk. And then Sarah slapped her. Hard. No warning. The entire street went silent. My mom just stood there, hand on her cheek, eyes filling up. And in that moment, something inside me just snapped. Sarah started apologizing instantly, saying she didn't mean it, that she didn't know what came over her, but it didn't matter anymore, because some lines, once crossed, don't get uncrossed. I looked at her, and I couldn't see the same person who said yes to me just 4 days ago. So I told her it was over. The engagement, everything. And yeah, maybe she lost control for a moment. Maybe she believed something that wasn't true. But tell me this, if someone can switch like that overnight, accuse you of things you never did, and hurt the people who treated them like family, would you still marry them? Or would you walk away before it's too late? And what if that one moment was the real version of them all along?